All right, I have a little guitar thing here. A couple things I want to talk about. An easy way to reset everything is to just go back up to this default menu and go reset setting. That'll clear the board for everything. Now in this case I have a guitar loop. We'll put the analyzer on. You can see it's pretty heavy up in the 200, mid-range here, and I probably want to cut that a little bit to get it to sit better in the mix, even though this isn't in a mix. So what I'm going to do is, by clicking on this, you can see that I now have a parametric EQ. There's my node up here, and I'm actually going to boost this frequency. And why am I boosting this frequency? Because I can actually, this will help me to hear what I want to cut. So I'll find the frequency that I want to cut, okay? And I'll grab the node, or down here, pull it down. You can hear it starting to change a little bit. Might want to tighten up my Q a little bit, just to find that frequency. Now the other thing that you can do when you're doing post EQ and pre EQ, this is basically looking at the graph. Okay, but if you want to hear what the difference between what you've done and the original, just hit the bypass button up here. Not a big difference. You can hear. I'll boost the other frequencies so you can start to hear. Okay, so there's my frequency change. Hit the bypass. You can hear the difference now. So you can A/B it by using the bypass button. So I just cleared that. So that gives you an idea of pre and post and bypass. And basically what you want to do to find a frequency to cut, boost it first, then start to cut the frequency. So here I might want to bring up, my high end a little bit, not too much because it gets a little bit ruckus. So probably that's a little bit too much. And you can experiment with bringing that down or up just a bit. In general, when you do EQ changes, you want to do a little bit, because anytime you're doing, especially with this EQ, I'm going to talk about another EQ. With this EQ, it tends to add noise, a little bit of noise when you're using it. So just be aware that you want to do a judicious amount of cutting and boosting. You don't want to do large amounts. So hopefully this helps.